What is a quote that has always stuck with you?
Never take criticism from someone you wouldn't go to for advice.
Paper doesn't refuse ink. Got this from an IRS agent. Basically means, just because someone writes something that doesn't make it true.
No one else thinks about you as much as you do.
You can let people walk all over you and still have someone complain that you're too lumpy.
The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.
Don't set yourself on fire just to keep others warm.
Never attribute to malice what could be attributed to stupidity.
What's normal to the spider is chaos to the fly.
Leave a place better than you found it.
If you don't heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on those that didn't cut you. If you can't be a good example, you can always be a horrible warning.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Your mental health is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. 3.
You are the company you keep.
Better to admit you walked through the wrong door than spend your life in the wrong room. How are you supposed to know what you're gonna regret? Every time I make a mistake, I keep reminding myself that there was no way I could have known the outcome. I struggle with anxiety, and it always helps to get away from hindsight bias and to try to understand where my thought process was.
We don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. Ann Nanan. Everything in moderation, including moderation.
The answer is always no if you never ask.
We are all just walking each other home. Ram Dass. Edit. Giving my boy Ram Dass some credit. All-time favorite spiritual teacher.
The problem is you think you have time.
Worrying is suffering twice. Newt Scamander.
A good driver sometimes misses their turn. A bad driver never does.
As an engineer, try to make something idiot-proof, and they'll make a better idiot. In regards to driving, assume every other person on the road is an idiot, and they will use any and every opportunity to prove that to you. 'Tis better to be silent and thought the fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Nobody realizes that some people expend tremendous energy merely to be normal.
You have to sacrifice for what you want. Otherwise, what you want becomes the sacrifice.
The less you speak, the more you hear.
A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool.
It is no sign of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. Edit. Sorry. Was tired last night when I wrote this. The quote is actually, it is no measure of health.
The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding.
If you're going through hell, keep going. Winston Churchill.
Character, like a photograph, is developed in darkness. Made a lot more sense before digital photography.
No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. Alan Watts.
Communication without information is vanity. Information without communication is a tragedy.